Right off the bat, let's first address the elephant in the room. Many men, especially those that have never been part of the NoFap community. Most of these men like to just criticize all the silly names that are used on the NoFap timeline, like God Mode, Alpha Mode, and so many others. You may have even seen memes on NoFap that go around. How you turn into Super Saiyan, or some type of superhero, on a long NoFap streak. But here's the rock-hard truth. None of these words or benefits mean anything if you don't experience them for yourself. If you are one to criticize and talk down on the benefits of NoFap, then here's what I suggest. Close this video now and go try NoFap for yourself for at least 6 months. After that, come back to this video and cross-check your benefits with the NoFap timeline. I will show you now. Sadly, many men watch this type of content, but I can confidently say that only less than 50% of the men have truly experienced these benefits of NoFap. Why? Simple. Because it's not all just about retaining your seed. Yeah, that's exactly right. To experience the benefits of NoFap, simply retaining your seed is not enough. If that was the case, then a fish would be the most Super Saiyan, because they ejaculate the least. If you want to truly succeed on NoFap, then it's very important, and I can't stress this enough. You must develop better habits that take up your time. Now, that does sound like a cliche, but focus on what you should do, not on what you shouldn't. I remember, our soccer coach used to tell us, when you go up to take a penalty, don't tell yourself, don't miss, because the word miss will circulate in your mind. Instead, say in your mind, I will score. The point is that whatever you want to do, and especially when it comes to breaking a bad habit, you need to focus on the new habits. And this is why many men fail, because they constantly have on their mind, don't relapse, don't relapse. And what happens? They relapse. Instead, you should be saying, all right, I am going to meditate. All right, I am gonna hit the gym. Write up a list of habits that will take up your whole day and set you up on a path of self-improvement. Learn to flip the script. That's the key to NoFap, the secret formula. Especially meditation. It's one of the best things you can do to clear away the urges from your mind. This is why most of our other content is so much meditation-based, so you can strengthen your mind and allow your subconscious to be reprogrammed. I highly recommend, especially before going to sleep or whilst you are on your way to work or school, plug in your earphones and listen to one of those meditation videos to stay strong for the whole day. If you have a strong schedule, only then will you feel the benefits of NoFap. Let's talk about the NoFap timeline. Your first week will be the hardest in terms of urges. If you have never tried NoFap before, this is where your testosterone starts to boost, and you start experimenting with how you can transmute your energy. Especially in this first week, it's very important that you truly learn to balance this excess energy in your body. For example, if you feel your urges go up, this simply means that you need to tip the energy balance to the other side. You can do this by sleeping if it's nighttime, or drawing, or focusing on a side business, or breathing or meditation, or simply going to the gym. Developing good transmutation habits, especially in this first week, will dictate how you are able to cope with NoFap afterwards as well. But if you have tried NoFap before, then this first week shouldn't be a problem. For most addicts that simply get tired and exhausted of constantly doing PMO, this first week should be an easy breeze off, especially for those that are keen on getting started on NoFap and experiencing the benefits. You will be super motivated and have all the willpower needed to complete this first week easily. So all in all, the first week will either be the easiest for you or the hardest based on so many factors. But in either case, the key is to master sexual transmutation. This will dictate how your NOFAP journey goes. By the 7th day, if you are doing the other self-development habits along with NOFAP, then you will start to experience a stronger masculine presence. This means more respect from peers, strangers, and women. You will also see your self-esteem shoot up and skyrocket. More confidence. But again, you need to remember that you need to work up to these benefits as well. For example, if you are naturally an introvert, then you won't turn into Tyrone by the 7th day. If you want confidence, then go out there. Master the arts of becoming confident. All these things play a big role when it comes to experiencing all the benefits of NOFAP. Let's suppose, for example, if you are not good with girls, then NOFAP will give you the initial boost to go up and talk to girls. But it's up to you to study pickup, how to talk to girls, and the male and female dynamics. Between day 7 and day 30 is the sweet spot. Only 40% of the men are able to stay on the journey by now. Most simply give up by the 2nd week. But trust me when I say this, you'll want to be in this percentage. The benefits you get are beyond worth the wait and the struggle. It really pays off. Around the 1 month mark, you will see even more massive reserves of energy, meaning you now have more focus, more clarity, and creativity. Attracting high-quality people in your life who respond positively towards you becomes easier than ever before because they can sense how good you feel about yourself. And if you know anything about male and female dynamics, it's that opposites attract. So now that you have a stronger masculine frame, what happens? Women will start to notice your presence more. They may respond in ways you haven't experienced before. Simply put, you get respect from everyone around you. Why? Because you've learned to respect yourself. Now, if you have ever been around NOFAP community, you would have heard of benefits that just sound so unreal and bizarre. Like hair regrowth, skin becoming glowy and fresh. All these kick in around the 90-day plus mark because your body is now used to having semen reabsorbed into the blood. You will see your body's performance enhance, but only 7 to 10% of men make it this far. Once you hit the 66-day mark, you've reached the scientifically proven amount of time needed to establish new habits and get rid of an old one. At this point, you've probably mastered sexual transmutation and know how to implement and play with new habits to replace the need for PMO. You almost look back at your old self as a stranger, and even though you experience some urges from time to time, they are incomparably easier to manage. Why? Because you have greater self-control than ever before. If you have watched any of our other meditation videos on self-control, then you know that self-control is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. By this point, your delayed gratification muscles and dopamine system are completely refreshed and new. The only reason men fail at this point is that they did not create a complete identity level shift. For most men, it's overplaying their hand. You might start entertaining the thoughts of watching pornography. And how good you felt when you were still watching and partaking in the addiction. This is the time when you need to slap yourself and get back to the sexual transmutation routine you had set for yourself. If you're one of the high-value men who keeps their streak going, you'll see benefits like new artistic mastery and business growth, not seeing women as some sort of objects to be obtained that pornography often throws at you. Plus, completely getting rid of social anxiety will be an easy cruise. But again, to be confident around people and not be so out of control because of all that excess energy in your system, you need to relax yourself down every day. How? Simply meditate, pray, and ask God for guidance. But remember, because you are not giving yourself the daily dopamine hit, it can sometimes be good to give your body other types of dopamine, like watching a football match or a snack. But don't overplay your hand. Don't take this as an excuse to go out there and start eating high sugar diets, because that too can increase your urges. Finally, by the 9th month, this is the stage that is called God mode. Less than 1% of men actually get here. Once you get to this point, your whole life opens up, and the compound effect really kicks in. This doesn't only apply to NoFap, but to anything in life. When you stay strong, patient, and stick with the new and improved version of yourself, life rewards you. Mastering NoFap and getting this far, and applying it to every area of your life. To your health, to your heart, your business, to your relationships, to your spirituality, and to everything. This is what soars you to the next level of the man you want to be. This is the time when your nervous system and dopamine reward paths in the brain return back to normal. Once again, never forget the basics. Keep practicing the new habits. Because one wrong thought or one wrong slip could dictate how long your NoFap journey lasts. Stop thinking of NoFap as a challenge and make it a lifestyle. You might be thinking right now, okay, I will try to make it to 90 days and experience the benefits. No, that's the wrong mentality. Your goal should be to go a full year, where you no longer have those abnormal urges. Brothers, it's time that you retake hold over your life. Don't forget to show some love. If you were able to take something out of this video, gently tap that subscribe button and type any comments below. See you in the next video.